What is up, guys? My name is Bailey and welcome back to another one of my videos. In this video, I'll be going over a couple tips I have for you guys if you guys are delivering groceries with Shipt. Now, obviously, you can take these tips and apply it to the platform that you're delivering with. So if you're not approved with Shipt and you prefer delivering with Instacart, you guys can use these tips for Instacart as well. But I primarily deliver with Shipt, so just take that with a grain of salt. But obviously, you can apply it to other platforms. So without any further ado, let's just jump straight into the tips so I can show you guys what my recommendations are to get more earnings on this platform. So the very first thing that you have to do is to send your customer a greeting text. So once you accept an order, before you go grocery shopping for that person, send them that template that Shipt has for you. It just says, hey, my name is so-and-so, I'm your Shipt shopper. If you want to add anything or change anything, let me know. So that's pretty much what the template says. But send that in the beginning so that you start a conversation with that person, and then if they respond, you know that they're readily available to answer your questions if you can't find something. So when you go to the grocery store, more likely than not, you're not going to be able to find the whole entire list of items. I've only found maybe 1 or 2 orders that I completed it 100% and didn't have any questions. So once you go to the grocery store, if you can't find an item, a lot of the times you will have to reach out to this person and ask them if they want to substitute it or if they want to get rid of it. Usually you want them to substitute something, so what I like to do is I like to send them a text saying, hey, so this item that you requested is not available, however they do have this brand or this similar product that is like it. Would you like me to pick up this product instead? So instead of them having to figure out what they want, I'm giving them the option of choosing what they have at the store. So then this will make it much more likely for them to just say, yes, go ahead and pick up this product, or no, I don't want that product. But usually, most of the time, they'll say, yeah, just substitute it out for me. That will work since they don't have it available. So once they substitute it out, then they can add that to your Shipt grocery list. So this will make the order worth more money, which then in return will make you more money because it's based off a percentage. So try to make it so that they substitute an item instead of getting rid of an item. Now the second tip that I have is to do promo orders. Promo orders are usually on your list because people don't want to do them since it's too late or it's too far away. But if you wait until 5 minutes before the next time slot, so if it's like 6:55 and this grocery needs to be delivered from 7 to 8, so within 5 minutes, it's gonna be 7 o'clock. If you accept it at 6:55, usually the promotion order is gonna be like $10, if not more. I've seen it as high as $15 one time. So you'll be getting the promotion, which is $10, plus the base pay, which usually is about $12. And then you'll be getting a tip if you do a good service and the person wants to give you a tip. So you're getting 10 plus 12, which then will be 22, plus a tip, which usually is dependent on how much the order is. So if you're getting, let's just say $5, then you add that to that as well. So then it'll be $27 for one order. So if you can do this order in an hour, then you're getting $27 per hour, which is not too bad. So I solely primarily focused on promo orders. However, here in Utah, it is really hard to get these promo orders because there's not an abundant amount of orders on Shipt. And I do believe Shipt hired more people to deliver here in my state. And they also rolled out a new program where if you do X amount of deliveries over the weekend, then you'll get a bonus, but that excludes promos. So a lot of people are just picking up these orders before they even go to promo. If you guys can't find these promos, my recommendation would be to pick up the easiest orders first so that you guys can get that threshold to get that bonus. Last weekend, it was a $125 bonus if you did 15 orders and they were completed on time. So if you completed 15 deliveries and they were all on time and not late, then you would get an additional $125 on top of whatever base pay you got and on top of whatever tips you got. So these additional bonuses is pretty much like a promo order if you can't find them. So just get them ahead of time, get the easy ones out of the way so that you guys can get this bonus and you guys don't have to worry about the promo orders if you guys can't find any. Now the next tip that I have is sending a text after you deliver the order. So not only do you have to send a greeting text, but technically you don't have to send a delivered text, but I would recommend it because if you do this, then it kind of closes up that conversation. And I've noticed that I get more tips if I do that than if I didn't do that, because then they thank you at the end and then it kind of makes them think about wanting to give you a tip. So what I do is once I drop off all the groceries at their front door, then I would get back in my car and send a text after I drive off saying, hey, so-and-so, I just dropped off all your groceries at the front door. If you have any questions about it, please let me know. I hope you have a fantastic day, and thanks for shopping with Shipt. That's something that I would send. It's very simple, it closes up the conversation, and usually they'll respond back by saying, hey Bailey, thanks for shopping for me, I really appreciate it. And usually within a couple hours I will get a tip from that person. It's not 100%, but usually I do. And that's just something to keep in mind, is just to send a closing text saying thanks for shopping with us. If you have any questions, please let me know. Now the next couple of tips are products that helped me. The first product is a cooler. If you want to keep a cooler in your car, that's something good to have, because a lot of people, they order ice cream. So if you're doing multiple orders and you don't want the ice cream to melt, it's nice to have a cooler already in your car packed with ice, so then you guys can throw all your ice cream or all the items that need to be refrigerated in there so that they're not melted or they're not going bad when you're delivering multiple orders at once. Another item that I'll recommend, which helped me quite a lot, is a utility wagon. So I bought a utility wagon for about 50 bucks from Walmart. This utility wagon pretty much holds all the groceries that I buy for a customer. Then it'll allow me to wheel it to their apartment or to their house. So I've used this a few times. Sometimes I just grab the bags because I don't want to pull out the wagon, but it has helped me in apartment buildings, because there was one time where I had to walk quite a distance for me to bring all the groceries to the door. And this person had milk. They had like 3 gallons of milk. They had maybe 7 bags of groceries. They had 4 cases of soda. They had a ton of stuff. So instead of me having to make multiple trips, I just pulled out my wagon, threw everything on top of the wagon, and then I texted the customers saying, hey, I'm here, can you let me in? So then they let me in, and I wheeled it into the apartment, and I dropped it all off in their front door. So a utility wagon is really nice because it allows you to pack everything into the wagon, so you don't have to make multiple trips to the customer's front door and back to your car, and you don't have to deal with asking the customer to keep letting you in or throwing your rock in front of the door to keep the door open. That's just something to keep in mind. A utility wagon is a good investment to have for those types of situations. Now, one thing to note with all utility wagons is that I've been to some apartments where they don't have elevators and I have to go up 4 flights of stairs. So this can be an issue, because if you pack everything on the wagon, then you can't bring up the wagon because you're going up the stairs. So you can always leave the wagon at the bottom of the stairs and then bring it all up, but then that can make it so someone can steal your wagon and all those groceries. So when you're in that type of situation, just bring the bags up with multiple trips. That's probably the most reliable thing you can do, is just to keep it all in your car and make multiple trips. So that's just something to keep in mind. That is pretty much what I have for you guys in this video. If you guys enjoy this type of content where I talk about Shipt tips and how to make more money on Shipt, let me know in the comment section down below, and please smash that like button for me because it helps me out a tremendous amount. If you guys have any questions at all, leave it down in the comments as well. I answer almost every single comment you guys leave down there. And if you guys want more content like this, hit the subscribe button down below and turn on post notifications so you guys don't miss any content I upload in the future. And like always, I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Peace.